no past form to go on. These pairs have never met before. 6 seeds actually got through to the quarterfinals. Lane and Bendy, the top seeds, were put to the sword yesterday by the Koreans. Popov brothers coming through against the Japanese pair Nomura and Shimigami in a tight second game. Will be a major surprise if they are not walking off with the trophy a little later on this evening. These two, Kim and Seo, had a phenomenal year so far, and we're only barely 2 months into it.
Representing France, here are Christo and Popov.
Very popular Popov brothers. Played well yesterday in their semi-final. This is actually the first Super 300 event they've ever reached as a pair. Both won singles events, but as a pair, no.
Okay, your choice, red or black? Red. Red. Right side. Receive. Yeah. Service.
So let's give you some information then about this quartet, starting with the Korean pair. Yeah, ignore that ranking of 80, that doesn't mean anything. It was up at 9 with Choi Sol-kyu just last year. It's because they've only just started playing together again. It doesn't mean anything really. But what a start they've had. They won the Super 1000 Malaysia Open in January, then a runner-up in the Super 750 India Open the following week, and then they took down the Thai Masters Super 300 last month. And of course, Seo Seung-se won both the men's doubles with a different partner and the mixed doubles at the World Championships in 2023. Not been extended, not dropped a game so far, the Koreans. So it's a major job on for Christo and Toma Popov. Christo, the younger brother, the left-hander. Actually won the European Boys Doubles Championships at under 15 level, these two, would you believe? Christo won the singles event here last year, didn't get past the second round this time. We saw Toma actually in the semi-final yesterday against Victor Axelsson. He played pretty well. The only doubles title they've won, senior doubles title, the Bulgarian Open in 2018. The Grimley brothers took them to a decider, but rather like their opponents. Other than that, it's been plain sailing for the most part.
Ready to play?
Jakob Sindberg of Denmark is the chair umpire for this match, and Maria Martinez is the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Christo Popov and Thomas Junior Popov, France. And on my left, Kim Won-ho and Seo Sung-jae, Korea. Christo Popov to serve to Seo Sung-jae. Level. Play.
So here we go, our final match, the German Open this year, and the Koreans starting pretty heavy favourites. Nearly came together there, actually, Kim and Seo.
Service over. 1 love.
No one home.
Service over.
I was just about to say the defence is going to have to be exemplary.
1 all.
Christo and Toma Popov in this match if they're going to have any chance. And that rally was a good example. Managed to block everything that the Koreans threw at them and then found a way through themselves. I think that's in. It was.
2 1. Service over. 2 all. Service over. 3 2. Service over.
So very quickly onto that.
3 all.
Didn't have to hit that too hard, just directed it down towards the ankles of Toma Popov.
Service over. 4 3. Service over. 4 all.
At times it's almost seemed like the Popov's raw power against the more subtle style of the Korean pair might be a bit simplistic.
5-4. Six, 4. Fault.
Nothing that Toma could do.
7-4.
Hammered at his body.
Service over. 5-7.
Well, that's great play from Christo.
6-7.
Refused to be bullied in that rally. Great trajectory on all of those shots, and eventually he was going to force the error. That might have been missing, you know, sideline. Eventually, just the weight of shots told.
8-6. Service over. 7-8. Eight all.
Wow, high-class men's doubles. And they're putting up a much better fight, the French brothers, than I think many expected.
9-8. Service over.
It's a great watch.
9-all.
And it's just how we like it. Close. They were brilliant in the first game yesterday, Kim and Seo against Lane and Vendy, the English pair. Level dipped a little in the second game. Still won it, but that first game they were exemplary. Haven't quite reached those heights here yet. Had a lot of time to think about that, Kim, and eventually made the right decision to let it drop beyond the baseline.
11,
So a
9,
2-point lead
interval.
for the Koreans at the mid-game break, but a lot closer than many had predicted.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play. Service over. 10, 11. Eleven all.
A bit shaky there, those first 2 points, Kim.
Service over.
Sayo rescues the
12,
pair with a
11.
little bit of good fortune, more than a bit of good fortune off the tape.
Service over. 12 all. Service over.
Working with intent there, Kim, and from
13, 12.
mid-court, there's just enough elevation on the shuttle to make it pretty straightforward kill. But certainly being put under a lot more pressure, the Koreans, than you might have thought. Ranked down at 23 in the world, the
14,
Popovs. I've always
12.
thought they were a bit better than that. But obviously when you're playing singles as well, the doubles is going to be the secondary concern. I think if they were just a doubles pair, which I'm not suggesting they should be, but if they were, they'd be ranked significantly above 23.
Service over. 13, 14.
Stoic defence again
Service over.
from the Popovs.
15, 13.
Shuttle could easily have sneaked over, it didn't. Came back on the French side. Missed it.
Service over. 14-15.
Got to say, at the moment, the Popovs are giving
15
Kim and Seo
all.
a lot of problems. I don't think the Koreans expected that they would be in their faces quite as much. This is an intriguing first game, 15 all. Mm.
16-15.
Really admirable defence again, and they turn it into attack. They've gone favourites now for this first game. 17-15.
17-15.
That was a half a chance. It's usually pretty good on the backhand, Toma.
16-17.
Well, that was halfway up the net. Couple of big errors, big moments. One from Toma, one from Christo. Clever play from Seo, very clever.
Thank you. Toma, Cristo. Eighteen, 17.
That error
19, 17.
has given Kim and Seo kind of mini stranglehold now. A couple more points required to take this opening game. And it's been a lot tougher than they might have expected. They're not over the line yet either. Excellent from
Service
Christo
over.
at the net there.
18-19.
That's an absolutely perfect point from the French brothers.
19 all.
They are no respecters of reputation. Well, what a finish to this first game. 22 minutes in, and we're locked together at 19 all. Christo serving. Oh,
Service over.
what a time to do that.
20,
The pressure
game point,
may have had
19.
a big bearing. So here's a game point, a gifted game point for the Koreans. Well, they're there, but it was far from easy, I tell you that. I'm sure they would admit
First
it
game
themselves.
won by Kim
However,
Won-ho and
with the
Seo
help of that
Sung-jae,
service error, 19 all,
21-19.
they take the opener. 21-19, the Koreans in front.
Toma, would you put your straps inside? Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So here we go. Can the Popovs find a way back into this? Certainly they had huge moments of encouragement in that opening game.
1 love.
Well, they've started on the front foot, haven't they?
2
The
love.
Koreans. I think there might be a slight advantage with the drift at that end.
Three love.
Well, just to start, the Popovs didn't want. This will give Kim and Seo huge encouragement. Chasing a third title of the year and only just into March. And as so often happens when you gave them the impetus in that rally.
Pistol. Pistol. Your foot. More? Yeah, fine. Five, love. Six, love. Service over.
Well, that'll make them feel a little better
1
on the board
6.
in game 2, the French brothers. Great defence. And then a little bit of confusion on the Korean side, and the error comes. Performed
2,
heroics.
6.
Christo in particular. To keep them in that rally, which they eventually found a way to win.
Service over. 7-2. Service over. 3-7. Service over.
Delicate touch from Seo Sung-jae.
8-3.
That's in.
Service over. 4-8.
Just with the drift, pulled it back and right on the line, I think. And the fact there was no challenge tells you it clearly
Yeah.
was flush
you.
on that line.
Five, 8.
Well, you've got to love the way that they're just taking it or trying to take it to the Koreans, especially after being 6-love down in this second game.
you. Service over. 9-5. Tomo receive. Service over. 6-9.
Just couldn't
Service
control
over.
it. Same with Popov.
10-6.
Just as well that Christo was behind him. But it's a very healthy lead at the mid-game
11-6.
break
It's
for
a
the
ball.
Koreans. 11-6, they're in front.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 6. Play. Twelve, 6. Service over. 7-12.
Well, if the comeback's going to happen, surely has to start here for the Popov brothers. They want to get back into this. That'll help the cause a little bit.
12. Service over. 13-8. Service over. 9-13. Ten, 13.
Misjudgment. So Sung Jae looked convinced that was going to go long, but it was actually just inside the line. So within 3 again. They had both Kim and Seo queuing up at the net to deliver a telling blow.
10.
Always seemed like it was only a matter of time, and that was the one. That'll work.
Service over. 11-14. Service over. 15-11. Sixteen, 11.
Well, they were looking at each other, Christo and Toma.
17-11.
It's really skillful play by the Koreans. Almost doing pirouettes, both of them, trying to get to that. It's well
Service
short.
over.
Well short.
12-17. Service
Could
over.
well be that the end is nigh
18.
for the Popovs here.
12.
Just 3 points required for Kim and Seo to take this title.
Service over.
A bit of anger in that.
13-18. Service over. 19-13.
Great defence again from Toma in particular. Oh, that's well reached. How did he get that back? Escape of the day, you'd reckon. Still this rally goes on. All he could do, Toma. Kept the point alive, just. It's just a fantastic rally. Oh, what entertainment. They might not win this match, but the reaction was priceless. Trying their hearts out there, the French brothers. What a point. Must have been the longest exchange of the match by a distance.
Okay. Ready on court.
Just fantastic entertainment. All four men on court contributing to that, of course, but the Popovs in particular. The save from Krista at one point when he was on the floor was astonishing.
14-19.
Right, we're back on court, back live. 91 shots that last rally. It's long, and they're still in this thing.
15-19.
Oh, he's netted it. Well now, is there a sting in the tail here? Can they come back? Looked all but over. And a combination of some superb play from the French brothers and the odd error from the Koreans has extended this match
Players on court.
maybe for a little longer than we were all expecting.
16-19.
Oh, well,
Service over.
that's a massive anti-climax.
20, match point, 16.
Remember, he did that at 19 all in the first game. Didn't want to have to be the one to remind him. Championship points then. 4 of them for the Koreans.
Service over. 17-20.
They are having an unbelievable start to the year. It's another title for Kim Won-ho and Seo Sung-jae. Their 3rd of the year. They've also been in another final. And just knew a bit too much for the Popov brothers, who, to be fair, put up a much better fight than a lot of people might have been expecting.
Match
46
won
minutes,
by Kim
the
Won-ho
official match
and Seo
time.
Sung-jae. 21-19.
So they have this title to the Malaysia Open. They won in January. And the Thai Masters that they won last month.
dieser spannenden Turnierwoche.
(21-19, 21-17). There you see it, 46 minutes. Each game lasted the same amount of time. I think Christo's going to have a few nightmares about that service error he made at 19 all. Who knows what might have happened, but they certainly deserve to be, or they don't look like a pair that should be ranked 23 in the world, do they, the Popovs? As I said earlier, spend so much time, understandably, concentrating on their singles. And it was a hugely entertaining game of men's doubles. Some selfies on the far side, but they need to get round to the presentation area. They can do the selfies afterwards. Well, plenty staying to see this final presentation ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have it for the ceremony for the men's doubles at the YONEX German Open 2005. Presenting will be Lars Alvin, the head of the local club BV Mülheim.
Men's double, runner-up from France, Christo and Thomas Junior Popov.
Thought they played valiantly. They really did. I think a lot of neutrals expected them to get absolutely thumped, and it certainly didn't turn out like that. Prize for the doubles runner-ups, $9,120 US.
Ladies and gentlemen, and here are the champions. Here is, representing Korea, Kim Won-ho and Se Sing-jae.
3 trophies in the cabinet now in only the 2 months we've had of 2025. You'd kind of make them favourites for the All England already, just on that basis. So in form. Mentioned they reached the final of the India Open as well, which is a Super 750. So another 7,000 ranking points and a check for $18,960 US.
Also die Pandas, den Pokal und natürlich auch die Medaillen. Und wir sagen Dankeschön an beide Teams, die sich jetzt gleich nochmal für die Fotos bereit machen. Und dann geht es auf die letzte Ehrenrunde dieser Turnierwoche. Geben wir beiden nochmal einen dicken Applaus, denn sie haben es verdient. Glückwunsch an die Sieger und auch an die Geschlagenen. Tolle Woche. Thanks a lot.
Well, a lot of respect there, I think. I think all 4 enjoyed that match. And I'm sure that everyone in the crowd did too. It was great to watch, really was. few selfies, few autographs. So here's a reminder of the way all 5 finals have worked out today. Tabeling and Bo, too good for Kasherianto and Wijaya in the mix. They won in just 38 minutes. Then the women's singles, Yo Jamin got a first ever Super 300 victory up against last year's runner-up who had to settle for that position again to win to Elena Vietnam. Then the men's singles, it was Victor Axelsen at his absolute best until he nearly capitulated at the end. He was 20-10 up in the second game. And as you see, Lo Kian Yu got it back to 2018, but Axelsen crawled over the line for his 27th World Tour title. The women's doubles was the only final that went the distance. The Stoiber sisters just not good enough on the day against the number 63 ranked pair from Japan, Mizuki Otaka and Miyu Takahashi, who won 21-12 in a one-sided decider. And as we've just seen, the in-form men's doubles pairing of Kim Won-ho and Seo-sun Jae getting the better of Christo Popov and Toma Popov, although it was a brave fight from the French brothers and a thoroughly entertaining match. In fact, it's been a thoroughly entertaining tournament, which I hope you've enjoyed with us. Don't forget to join us next week. We're at the Orléans Masters in France, and then, of course, the All England after that. Plenty more to enjoy in the next month or so. For now, though, from our whole cast and crew and our production team here in Western Germany, for now, it's goodbye.